Welcome to the Schmoopydady streaming experience. I'm your host, as per usual, Schmoopydady. In case the first time you're watching the stream, the VOD or the video on YouTube. Monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first of the month, and after that I goof off. When I goof off, I play your decks. And part of me goofing off, to be completely honest, is playing decks from Reddit occasionally. One Pyramindhead EU user deck builder. I don't always agree with his card choices, but I love trying his decks. One of the things I love about Pyramindhead is he just refuses to say no to a bad archetype. He will do his best to come up with the best version of the deck that he possibly can, and so tonight is about that. Tonight is about celebrating his innovation and his dogged stick-to-itness to do 49 of these posts on Reddit. 49 times I have been able to queue up Pyramindhead decks and call some of them dog shit and call some of them my favorite deck ever. I never know which it's going to be. I have no idea. You look at the deck and you just start laughing because it's just like it looks so absurd. So I'm excited to get to it again tonight. Thank you again, Pyramindhead, for your bravery and your contribution and your entertainment to the community. Let's try some of these piles and see what works and what doesn't. But like, I don't think it's terrible. In the past, it hasn't been like a great addition, but it's not been bad. We're doing no giants, no totem giants. We're keeping it low to the ground. It could work. I think the giants are a good threat, but if they're not getting down fast enough, that's fine. No reggaeton emote yet? We're working on it. We're working on it. I was called a man whore by this girl just because I don't want to go back to her place again. That's hysterical. Magum is interesting. Magum's the best. What's going on, Boogerworm? You digged the Reno Hunter vid? Dude, Jacques is so much fun. No giants, no splitting axe. Splitting axe is ass. I agree with no splitting axe. No giants. I think I would always be putting in giants. I think I'm going to agree to disagree with that on the deck builder, but I also don't think it's like, if you told me, Schmoopy, I think giants are too slow, I probably don't have a disagreement with that. Bear Expert, thank you for the follow. Coming from Booger, hope you play my finest decks I sent. Uh-oh. We're not playing decks tonight. Well, we are playing decks. We're playing Pyramindhead's decks. Alright, we're immediately we found ourselves on Ben from Work on Treant Druid. Okay. I am keeping this single devolve because I know it's Treant Druid. Am I keeping the Stone Right? Stone Right feels kind of slow. Stone Right feels slow. Let's get Carving Chisel. Don't think, idiot. Just go get Carving Chisel.
We have turned our curse into
the thing about a devolve is it helps us against part of it, but doesn't help us against everything. The next time, I guess? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they're just not open. I got to catch up with some, too. Is this the Even Shaman? Even Shaman, no giants. Even Shaman, no giants is the big thing. We are going pretty AoE heavy, though. Okay. I'm going to start with this. Do I give the... Okay, so he can just hero power down the idiot totem. But I tell you what will screw him up. Oh, I was going to say, I almost devolved this turn, but I thought it was a turn too early. So they're in? Oh, then I will do them. Then I'll absolutely do them. Okay, the problem with this, though, is the Blood Treants are going to give him rather large drops. This might have been a mistake. Finally, some good songs. I know, right? Feels like a good place to use our attack. He's got to hurt himself to trade into me. If he top stacks Beanstalk, I fucking explode. Okay, so he's going to punch his way through a bunch of this. I'm barely conscious. What am I listening to? You're listening to reggaeton. All right, everybody has to drink every time they hear Kulo. This devolve could suck. This may have been my fault. All right, not bad actually. I've seen way worse. I've seen way worse. This buys us some time, maybe. Isn't reggaeton a cheese? Maybe. It ain't easy being cheesy. Uh-oh. That's a hell of a top deck, though. Listen, no. No, we are not talking about the... Are Pyramindhead decks usually competitive? I think they're meant more to be thought experiments. I think Pyramindhead himself would say that they're meant to capture the imagination. However, he does test them in a competitive setting. Often. Like, he does bring them to ladder. Oh, my God. Ben is just fucking killing us with the top decks. We fucking died, chat. No, we died to arena chests. I will not be able to rest in peace. He does play test them? I think so. You can ask him. He's in YouTube. Every country can join in the Gamba, unfortunately. All right. What do we think of XL hand buff Paladin? Love the Bronze Dragon Knight. We do have new stuff, and too bad Painter's Virtue no longer has lifesteal. That really hurts. This deck used to be sick. It used to run. We used to be able to run like a bunch of short little fucker chargers, and a bunch of little chargers and deputization aura, and just absolutely slap people around. I would say personally, if I'm ever to build a deck like this, I do want little shitter chargers. I think that's like one of the appeals to the deck, but that might be a personal playstyle choice. We do have a lot of good rush minions, and we have a lot of minions that end up playing for board. Don't lose, I gambled on you? Oh, God. Looks slow as fuck? I mean, we could try. We can try. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any packages in here. Nope. I mean, we're making use of Rooney, the new card, which is pretty fun. All right, let's give it a shot. Payoff's big spell. The payoff is big tempo. 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 New Rooney, but in Big Paladin? That sounds terrible. Why would we do that to ourselves? All right, I immediately have the location and Crab Rider on curve. Oh, I think this is a good combo. This looks awesome to me. I like an early Painter's Virtue. I'm a little sad, no Christology. A little sad, no Alliance Banana Man. But I can't say no to this kind of early tempo hand, to be honest. I'm assuming I'm going to be playing against Pirates. New Pyramindhead Knight emotes? I have, like, the start of one. What the fuck? Are they doing Nagas? They might be doing Nagas. Best Rooney turn is 7, turn 8, Cariel. Got you. And then after that, you just, like, you get everything back and you're all protected up. That makes sense. Dope, just Pirates. Shout out to May. Yes, shout out to May. Open suggest for renaming Noche? What do you mean? I hate kind of losing this, but it kind of is what it is. Chat behaved while you had guests and now back at the same degeneracy level? Absolutely. People don't type noche much? Oh. Is noche a funny emote? Alright, we're going to be able to put lifesteal on this, which is kind of cool. And a death rattle. The death rattle should have lifesteal too. So swing, Renathal, audio mechanic, unless I get something fun like Banana Man. And then it's like swing, Banana Man. Go from there. I might even swing and trinket artist. Opponent's trying to get the damage in. Do you think we get Painter's Virtue back? I'm a little surprised we never got Disco Mall back. Then again, that card would have been fucking nuts.
The time has come to
Alright. Again, I think the Death Rattle is also going to have lifesteal. If we get to the Ziliax, and there's a non-zero chance we will, we need to come up with a turn 7. If we figure out what we can do on turn 7, I think we're kind of like... We're doing very well for ourselves. Hosen? He's kind of bricking. Consume magic is sad. Not the end of the world, though. Turn 6 and I will... Smurf. Okay, good. We got our bristle. I'm gonna put taunt on either side. I actually think we win. Yeah, we win. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We're pretty far ahead. I don't know what they're... I feel like they're trying to do like a sharpshooter shit or something like that. Like the adaptive amalgam is still throwing me. Crushing walls incoming. That would be insane if they pull it off. I'll make sure I ban you if they do. I have to ping discords. Oh, is he just being greedy?
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
He's really trying hard not to give me healing.
Time advances. Hasten.
I agree with putting in an unsettling amount of lifesteal into this deck. Always. It's always good to put in lifesteal into Handbuff Paladin. We can heal up so much. There it is again. This is going to come down. I think Cariel comes down and ends the game. Okay. I care about this. I care about this. I would love for them to draw Amalgam over and over and over again. Over and over and over again, chat. If anything dies on this board, the thing I want to die the most is Amalgam. If they just keep top decking Amalgam, that's great. This is a great game for me to get my ping discords off on. I don't think anything they do matters. What the dog doing? Depends on who the dog is. If the dog is my opponent, I don't know what dog is doing. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, Ben. You're better than Nightbot. Why no Malcolm in this deck? Ivan. Bonk. Alright, so he's trying to take the board back, but he's going to be really sad really soon. I get to go face, too? This is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. Alright, I have him on a timer. How mental is it to hero power, drop the hourglass assistance, and just keep making the biggest Zilliax known to man? I guess it's a little bit like playing with my food. I might as well just finish this game off. Have they not left? I don't know. I'm going to give them a reason, though, I think. I guess it depends on what I top deck. Alright. I don't even mind the anti-synergy of the instrument tech and Cariel's weapon getting the Painter's Virtue, honestly. It's not a big deal to me. Let's just drop it. I'm on 2,500 right now. I might catch you. You might. I don't know why they haven't left, but I think I'm just going to throw down my big things on the board and just keep tapping face. You know what I could do? Oh, they have Twin Slice in their deck? Is this why it's taking them fucking forever? Because they have these Twin Slices and multi-strikes? Holy shit. Holy shit, that's why. I could see this winning games. The arena chest, I was like, yay. So we're going for like a patron, a Hale Flamewaker finish instead of a guaranteed infinite fireballs with the right setup finish. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we're taking away a sure thing and making it a little bit less of a sure thing just to be fancy for the sake of it. But I understand that we're doing it for the culture. If the deck is too good, Reddit rejects it. I actually canceled Q, but it didn't let me. Oh, Ben, I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. You go and you play through it. Anybody in chat who ever queues into me while I'm streaming, while they're watching the stream, play it out. As long as you're not going to be a dick. Like, as long as you're not going to be in chat talking to me about it. As long as you're not, like, looking at my hand. As long as you're not, like, trying to BM and style on me. I don't give a shit. Isn't the dragon amulet into hell yeah column? I mean, I no. Like, I think we just go for Thad and fireballs and it was easy. Personally. This deck is usually good enough to go Reno? Gotcha.
Versus Sylvanas. I stand for my people.
Okay.
So you are still fighting.
All right, we don't need this stuff yet. If I had more Discover options, I think Goldshire Knoll is fine, but we're not there yet. This is good. This is a good start.
I see you brought. I see you brought guests.
I'm pretty sure this is literally what my students listen to, too, which is always funny. I always feel at home. Reno Hunter? I hardly know her. I figure it matters the view I could close. Nah, it's okay, buddy. I appreciate the thought that you're thinking of the view there. More than anything. I know you don't need to cheat to beat me. I know that you don't need to cheat to beat me. So I could give a shit. I'm probably going to go location next.
Valen, we have a problem.
Okay. Looks like he's playing Jacques' list, too.
Does anyone copy?
Okay. How many do you deal right now? Just one? Okay, high key, though.
Do not look away.
This saves me a bunch of damage. It puts me way ahead on tempo. They're going to have to Niall this turn, probably. That's probably going to be what they want to do, how they want to spend their mana. Okay, that's fine. Dude, I just ping this bro down. I don't give a shit. I don't care enough to cheat? Yeah, I'm not. Ben, it's not a concern. It really is not a concern. So this is free. I could have gotten the Techiasaurus down too. It was reverted. You're damn right it was reverted. Reggaeton night! Wait, Barb, are you Hispanic? Oh, you're talking about... you know what, Mr. Turtleboxer? I'm just reading your message properly for the first time ever. Oh, they're saying Kulo, chat. Drink. Okay, remind me what's in here. Okay. I can get multiple Techiasauruses this way. Okay. I love a good remix. First Flame's fun. What's going on, Azalea? No, don't do that. All right, I'm gonna start with the reconnaissance to eat an ice trap, and then I'm gonna blow up the two things he hits me in the face with the first flame and the second flame. We're getting close to being able to simulacrum. The Shadow Priest guide worked wonders for me. That's good. Listen, like, Sparrowclaw was really concerned, like, going into it, being like, man, I don't know what I can really contribute. I don't think I do anything special. I disagreed. I was like, no. Like, you have thoughts on, like, why you play the cards you play. You have thoughts and insights as to, like, what's good in the meta right now. This is insane. So, like, no, your input is valued and good. Okay. I can discover now. If I discover now. If I discover now, I get to do the Vast Wisdom with the weapon. But the thing about Vast Wisdom with the weapon is you only get the first half of the discovers. You don't get the second half of what you discover off Vast Wisdom. Am I okay with that? Probably. Glyph is fucking sick. Glyph's always good. I'm going to drop this giant because I think it eats a bees. Okay, it does not eat a bees. It's fine. The Mulligan guide alone gives you so much advantage. I don't disagree, but I think sometimes it's hard for people. Oh, he sandbagged the Niall until he was ready for it. I like that a lot. Savvy play from Alley Cat. Well played, sir. Or ma'am. Or they, them. Okay. I did not test for explosive. Didn't matter. All right, cool. Mulligan is number one. I think if there's any one skill anybody should ever learn in Hearthstone to get better at Hearthstone, it's how to mulligan. I can't agree. I can't agree with that more, Ben. I can't agree with that more. Like, once you learn to mulligan aggressively, It makes the game of Hearthstone so much easier. Exclamation point Kulo. Should we have a Kulo counter? I need to get somebody to get on a Kulo counter. I'm mulligan exclusively on vibes. That's going against the lesson I'm trying to prove here. All right, can we blow the opponent away next turn? We don't have any fire spells, but we can discover some with Vast Wisdom. I'm going to try and blow them away. I could take a very safe play and try to blight, Blood Blight. At least I was going to have that option until they started being mean to me. Blood Blight. Oh, that's not what you want to pull. Yeah, they didn't want to pull that at all. Okay. Let's fucking go. We always take the hot streak. Everything else pops out. Let's go get some fire spells. That's a hot streak. I can make it cost 0. We're going to get that again. I want the light show because specifically I'm not going to be able to... Yes. Okay. Wait, did they change that interaction? They might have changed that interaction, chat. That feels differently than what it was before. Seriously. The invincible dirty rat. They are kind of in trouble. Not a lot in trouble, but they're kind of in trouble. What about Cold Streak? Good point, QB. QB, I'm always concerned when I see one of my European friends awake when I'm streaming. It always spooks the shit out of me. Not Starfish. Do they have Dread Scale? Oh, they had the clear. Okay. Okay. We're not out of it. I could draw 3. What's my most expensive discovery? I don't have any expensive discovers. That's fine.
I've heard of it.
I'm going to null to take out the Dread Scale because it offends God. I'm going to start with Primordial. No, I'm going to do Infinitize the Magnitude. I get some higher value from this. I don't, for the record. This has a higher probability of hitting their shit than my shit. So I'm going to take the Ice Lance so I have some control over what happens. The worst. Unstable Portal could be fun, too. I actually have another Pirate, but it's a free 2/2. Alright. Fun game so far. I'm off for a week, so it's chill that let's fucking go. Happy to have you here. I'm just always concerned. I think Copper's also off. I've been seeing Copper recently towards the end of my stream, and I'm like, it's still like not early. It's still mega early in Italy, I'm pretty sure. Should I be concerned enough to ice block up? I might be playing with chrome-plated balls right now. Having to freeze a building so it doesn't hit me in the face is kind of funny when you think about it. Copper is the kind of guy to get up early, yeah. We old people get up early habitually. A lot easier than young people. Okay. All right, to play devil's advocate, right? So to play devil's advocate in this scenario, I don't want them bouncing that. The game could be over. We could have... Roaring Applause is insane, right? Oh, shit. I forgot. Chat, I forgot. It's fine. Everything's fine. We could have the game over by now. Okay. You hang in there. I will take the Smoldering Grove because I get a shitload of fucking tempo from this alone. I could Infinitize, but I'm a little bit worried about hand space. I'd rather get the damage in. That being said, we are showing a lot of sustain here. All right, unfortunately, an ad is going to run at some point. I'm sorry, chat. I try to stop it and make sure it happens between games and not during games. We could get good value from this. We're looking for really expensive options. They do not like the... I always laugh at how many people do not like the... at how many people play so weird to get rid of far watch post. Okay. So if they've drawn a weapon, they can't swing it. Sure, snipe it. Don't give a fuck. I could get some crazy options. This is kind of like an oh shit handle at this point. I'm just not that desperate. This is very good. This is fantastic. Sure. Perfect. Just remember, QB, Haunter hangs out with sheep all day. He's very bored. Stop doxing me. And then I play all greed decks with infinite clears. We take those. We're Syncret Mage Pog. I know. It's good shit. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Tundra Rhino. Where'd that come from? Main deck? Okay, so they are Lerox. Alright, we could get hearted at some point. We were chilling on the road. We fucking take those. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go for the Void Scripture. I'm going to take the Dragon's Fury. Because it's the only one that's, like, dangerous. Wait. Wait. Why did that get casted? Wait. Why did that shit get casted? I picked it. Am I dumb? I might be dumb. That's an interaction I probably just don't understand. That wasn't intuitive, right? Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. Because of the card itself? But I kept it. I chose it not to get cast. It casts the spell if you have enough Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just stupid. Yep. Wait, this is a funny ETC? It's a funny ETC, but it didn't win us the game. We've already cast the ETC. We've cast the ETC and we did not win. We are now struggling to finish the game from this point onward. Which is a problem with this ETC that I have fundamentally. So, like, yes, we're in the funny position where we are winning, but, like, we don't have to be. This can't hit my shit. This can't hurt me. I keep this. Wild player not beating the allegations? It's fine. It's fine. He's making a conscious decision to play a certain way. I disagree, but like he's making a conscious decision to play a certain way. This is the style of game he likes. This is ideal. Haunter, it's not even Reno. This is duplicates. Remind you. This is duplicates. I don't know if that makes it better or worse for you. We always try with this just to make sure it's not spell hate. We got the win. Personally, I think we could have won sooner. Snake Warlock. I think Snake Warlock is one of those decks that is low-key kind of fine. Like, if you like playing weird off-meta shit, I think Snake Warlock is cool. You know why I think Snake Warlock is cool? You know what Snake Warlock doesn't give a shit about? Snake Warlock does not give one fuck about 125 armor. Snake Warlock does not give a damn about 125 armor. Oh god, it's kind of Burnlock. Okay. So it's kind of Burnlock. It's Burnlock with sludges included. So the snake isn't really the focus. It's mostly sludges with a Burnlock package. Nothing is over 5. I approve. There's one Soulfire so that we could have a big burst turn if all the stars align. I'm okay with that. You know what's kind of cooking with this? Playbreaker and the ETC necessary for years. Oh my, please. You know what's kind of cooking that I've seen? Moarg Drillfist. I think Boogerworm's been doing this. Moarg Drillfist. And as your only demon. And then you always bring it back with Endgame. Which is kind of fucking cute. I don't hate it. I don't hate it either. Let's Gamba on this. I can see this winning. I could see it losing. I could see myself drawing cards in the wrong order, but like I don't think it's dog shit. Every ETC should be Plate, Geist, Witness. It's in the Bible. I'm gonna have to reread the Bible. I've never read the Bible, so that the first time I read it's going to be the first. I've read part of the Bible. I've read the beginning. Schmoopy really wanted to read the Bible once, so he read the Bible for a couple nights. Shit kicks off pretty quickly. Good book. You take this deck, take Legend with this deck? I believe it. I believe it. Nah, Pyramindhead, I see the vision. If somebody submitted this on a viewer deck night, on like a normal viewer deck night, your name's not attached to it, someone just submits this, I'd be like, yeah, all right, this looks pretty cool. I'll queue it up. I'll play it. You were there when the Bible was written? This is also true. This is also true. I saw that burning bush thing. It was fucking crazy. Old? Yeah, true. Like, you have 10 health, so you have good options against more Pyramindhead decks? Yeah. I can't wait for 50. I can't wait for 50. Bible talk and reggaeton. Schmoopy is from LatAm. Can I be an honorary LatAm? LatAm? For a hot minute, in the very beginning of my streaming career, you could say that my chat was either gay, Argentinian, or like the middle of the Venn diagram. Some people would say that like if you're Argentinian, you're automatically in the gay category, but like I'm not gonna like paint everybody with the same brush, but that was just like it was me and the T-girls and the Argentinians. That was true. It was really true. Yeah. No prison can hold me except for Supermax. That shit's scary. What's going on, Uriel? Bigger, panner, faster? Absolutely. We have relics from that time. Treasured relics. All right. Warlock. I think the fracking is better later. I kind of want to... You speak enough of the Poyo mask, I think you're good to go. If I'm looking to seriously deal as much damage as I want as quickly as I want, I don't go for the Kobold Miner. I think I'm gonna go for the Excavate stuff as a secondary win condition. I'm gonna go for more aggression and sludges as a primary win condition. Tom is one pretty sure. Oh, 100%. Tom's Argentinian. Heaven's Door is Argentinian. Alikis, when he pops in here, is like Argentinian, but he's got like, he's completely fucked up because he's like half Brazilian memes. Yeah, I was wondering about what we're gonna do about egg. Tell you what we're gonna do about egg, chat. You know what we're gonna do about egg? We're gonna trade into egg as much as possible before they can do shit about it. I like us, quack. I'm too. Well, there you go. Welcome. You're amongst peoples. You're in a safe space amongst peoples. All right, the key against Egg Warlock, chat, is you try to trade into the egg as much as possible. If they have the nuts on me, I die. If they don't have the nuts on me, I can drill them down until they don't have the nuts anymore. Coolo! What's going on? All right, they have the nuts. It's kind of what it is. A what it is situation. Is there a way I can make the first thing that dies this? Fuck. I can smokestack. I can hit smokestack on a tap. I can hit smokestack on a cursed catacombs. Okay. This is to save me some headaches. Maybe. This is to save me some headaches. Maybe. Kill this. No. Yes. Okay. Alright, honestly, best possible option. I think I full trade in. Alright. Maybe I should have not traded in the Platosaur. Maybe the taunts would have saved me. Taunts would have saved me. Wait, what? May your foes never place their nuts upon your friend? I mean, that's a pretty good... Yeah, I'm sure that's an idiom somewhere. Alright, we died. Unlucky. Might need a starfish. Well... Is it really worth teching versus Egglock? Depends on how much Egglock you see. We got scammed, chat. I liked this. More normal. Nope, it's just spells. We're doing Sorcerer's Gambit, chat. I only got 10 eyeballs. Well, you can gamba those 10 eyeballs right fucking now if you want to. Durs. A little arcane heavy, but we can discover the other classes. Really arcane heavy. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of... We might find ourselves running into a little bit of work, but we do have Reno Lone Ranger. If Pyramindhead's on Twitch, is Pyramindhead... Egg and Boar need a fix? I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I have always hated Boar, Pyramindhead. I've always hated Boar. Personally. I think it's a meme card. I think it should always be a meme card power level. Oh, yeah. I have the signature of this now. If you have your whale emote, you can use it now. I don't disagree. They should get rid of egg. Nah. There you go. All right, let's try this. Did we do this one? We've got Reno Lone Ranger. I'm all for not touching Boar as a card, but every time you win with it, you lose a star on your next climb. No, that's dumb. Wait, is this double quest? Oh no. How do I feel about double quest? How do I know which quest to take? I think Sorcerer's Gambit offers the most lethality, so I'll go with the Sorcerer's Gambit first. Arcane Mysteries represents 2 stages of that, so I'm going to go with that. I don't expect Egg to have Taunt forever. I would be shocked if Egg has Taunt forever. You pick one based on the matchup? Yeah, how do I know? Egg is fine. Egg is not fine, Ben. I'm sorry, you're in the minority on this one. Why did you tell me this is double quest? I don't know. Umbra is not? Okay, all right. But you know what? Ben brought it back. Ben brought it back. Ben is a big Umbra hater. And you know what? I don't disagree. I can't argue against fixing Umbra in some way. How much do we make Umbra? You always keep the left one? Nah. You keep... Sometimes you keep the middle one just to fuck with somebody. We can't even play it yet, chat. It's -1 in our hand, too. Sucks. Egg is fine insofar that Starfish is the best tech card. It doesn't even fix everything, though, dude. Duization. It doesn't even fix it. Because what if you have looking at a board full of 2 2020s? Like, it stops them from tempoing Egg, but it doesn't stop, like, the pattern of play at all. You know what I mean? I'm picking what 2, right? Well, that's a good one. This is the most stats. The other one had Wind Fury, but this has more likelihood to stick. Make Umbra, play not solved, summon, problem solved. How long is problem solved, do you think, from there? Hard Run, Iron Peak, Owl, even better. You guys are too funny. And by funny, I mean mental. I mean actually fucking deranged. All right, fire's the one spell we haven't done yet, which is great fucking news for us. Tom's mom says I say fucking too much. She's right. I don't fucking care. I do a little bit. If Tom's mom is watching, I'm sorry, Tom's mom. You're a nice lady. I respect you greatly. You've had to put up with Tom longer than anybody. How would you abuse Umbra at that point? I guess you can't. You have to play things. Egg not being a problem without Umbra is a correct assertion.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
It would kill the deck? Amen, it would. Okay, we haven't played Arcane yet. We can test... I don't have many fire spells in the deck, is the problem. I think they picked spell. So what spell am I most likely to be sad I miss? Yeah, I was going to say. Okay. I'm okay with this. How is this go with the flow, not frost? Okay, so we need a frost spell. Arcane Intellect is pretty okay. I'm going to use this now. I have everything I need. This is direct damage. I'll get my arcanes out of the way. Good frost. Good frost. Good fire. Get the boy down. Get the they them down. Go forbidden sequence. Profit. I like where this is going. I like the cut of our jib. This is a nice block up. That's even better. Thank you for your sacrifice, Reflecto Engineer. We would not have been able to make those plays if I had picked the Wind Fury boy, by the way. By the way, I made the correct play. Reno DH? Blackbeard? What heresy are you spreading here? We're timing out Blackbeard. Goodbye, Blackbeard. 1984 is for Blackbeard. Do I ever go Reno Lone Ranger? Probably not. I think there's no way we live very long, chat. If they have charge or direct damage, we're in trouble. Uh-oh. How many times do we get hit? 1, 2. Fair enough. What cards are we scared of for reverts? Who fucking knows? They have nerfed so many goddamn cards this year, I can't even keep track. And I don't even know if we're going to get reverts. Where this did not totally suck. Zerg DK would be fun. Zerg for DK would be amazing. You know Booger through the wormhole? You know me through the wormhole? Excellent. Yes, I'm the most vicious mod. I'm the one who hasn't played League. Maybe the only one. We have a lease. We have a lease. Okay. Do you have Karaya? Karaya for Xylag is not a bad 6 to have. I don't hate our 6s either. I don't know about Sauna Regular, but you know what? If Sauna Regular is getting down sooner than turn 5, it's probably okay. This gets doubled up. This is fine. Yep. I see mostly good cards here. I don't know about rush the stage, but what are we rushing the stage? What are we getting when we do rush the stage? Let me do prediction. Needs more Kulo? I agree. You haven't played the Fate Worse Than Death game? No, I haven't yet. I should sometime. Just for the views. Not that I need the views. I shouldn't say it like that. I should do it for the spectacle sometime. The pure spectacle. Okay, so we draw a Shambling Chow. And what else? The Gorish Wasp. The Goroshi Wasp. Those are my two that I'm tutoring with that. It seems low-powered. I love the Baron-Geddon. The Baron-Geddon is such a Chad pick. Dealing 4 to everything, though. Think about consider a bigger fuck you. Is there a neutral way to cheat out? Is there a neutral way to cheat out elementals? Chad, I hate doing this. I'm going to run a break now so that we don't miss any gameplay. I know we're betting and stuff. Betting, excuse me. I know we're gamba-ing. If I do it now, there should be time left to gamba on the other end of it. I don't wish death upon my enemies. I wish crippling lol addiction upon them. Fuck. Dude, you were pretty twisted. Asher, holy shit. Your lack of attention for Uriel is breaking me. I'm sorry, Uriel. Shumi, what streamers are you convinced you could beat in a fight? And do you keep a list? No, I don't keep a list. I don't keep a list of such a thing. But why don't you name a streamer and I could tell you if I could take him? This could be fun. Why don't you start naming streamers and we'll see if I can take them? For some reason, I'm just intuning that the Kurtrus is going to be good.
I see you've brought guests.
Curly, I get my ass kicked. KVLT, I have never seen KVLT's build. From what I gather based off of his voice, I'm going to guess that he's tall and lanky and kind of thin. So I'm going to say yes, I can probably take KVLT. Curly would kick the shit out of me. And it's not like a, oh, you wouldn't hit a girl kind of thing. It's like, no, Curly would just kick the shit out of me. Pizza looks pretty built. Pizza's very relaxed and reclined, but Pizza looks like he works out, which automatically puts him in a different place than me. KVLT is 6'10". Is that true? KVLT's got crazy reach, but he's a beanpole. I think I can get leverage on him and take him down. The thing about KVLT is KVLT listens to death metal, and I don't trust those guys. And I don't want to fight those guys. Those guys are... those guys don't give a shit about anything. So like I have to be willing to lose everything if I'm going to fight KVLT. I have to be prepared to die. Uriel? I can't. No, Uriel kicked my ass. It's not even close. Nothing died. Wait, does anything die? It has to count the quest first? Nothing died. Oh my god, nothing died. Chat, nothing died. Chat, I shot everything and nothing died. No Hands Gamer? No Hands Gamer is tall. No Hands Gamer is tall and also looks kind of athletic. Uriel is the same weight as me, but Uriel does nothing but work out. So Uriel kicks the shit out of me, I'm pretty sure. And it's not close. As previously stated. Tice? Isn't Tice tall? You assume I'm 6'5"? No. I'm painfully short of 5'9". I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8" and 210 pounds. And it's not muscle. Now, I'm athletic. I still play soccer. And I'm like, I was a college athlete. So like I'm reasonably athletic. And I'm also nuts. So, like, I have that going for me, but it's not going to mean everything. I'm assuming this other one is another Kurtrus, so I have to play my Shark if I'm going to play it. I don't get any value on it, but I have to. Soccer? Yes. Yes. Football. I know. I know. I know. We're calling this 5'8" boy daddy? Yeah, exactly. I'm not against headbutting. I'm not against headbutting. Headbutting's probably acceptable and probably necessary in a large portion of, like, if I have to fight Uriel, like, one of the first things I'm doing is probably planting my skull in his skull. If for nothing else, then possibly the shock factor. I'm sad that I did this. I had to do these trades, and then I didn't drop the Xylag. But I'm talking about fighting people. You'd say crazy beats size most of the time, but, like, I'm pretty sure mass beats crazy. Like, if I get hit with, like, somebody's fist who's 3 times heavier than me, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go down because my brain is the same consistency as butter, and it's going to bruise itself on the inside of my skull. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I'm not taking Uriel. Uriel does jujitsu and shit. I'm not taking Uriel. Is this the greatest... Chat, let's be honest with ourselves. Is this the greatest version of this night ever? Where we find ourselves talking about who are the streamers I could end up winning in a fight versus. All right. Oh, DIDN. I could take DIDN. Yeah, I could take Engine for sure. For sure, he's a theater kid. He's a theater kid. I'm not being disparaging, but I think I could take him.
How much?
I could just use this and clean everything up, but I kind of want to bait them into doing other stuff. Do I need to take this much damage with myself? No, probably not. I'm getting baited. We learned from Purrs the top of the idol should be in every Reno deck. I don't hate that. They're going to play it too? What's going on, Hydralisk? All right, can I take Hydra? Can I take the one Hydralisk? If Schmoopy headbutted me, I feel so betrayed. Honestly, it's the one card I got, Uriel. It's the one card I fucking got. I've got the Elements of Surprise. Who would win the Born to be Wild three-way fight? Do you guys have any concept of how huge Sheep is? Do you guys have any concept of how tall Sheep is? Sheep is huge. Sheep is a very, very tall man. So that's very easily Sheep's game. Who would win in a fight thing? Yeah, we're trying to pick out who. We were going through all the streamers I could take. Sheep is like 6 inches tall. Yes, Sheep is like 6 inches taller than us. Sheep would kick the shit out of us. It wouldn't be close. Uriel twice? Damn. No. I'm sorry, Uriel. I'll see you soon. Okay, is there a funny Baron-Geddon lethal? Not yet. Is there a lethal with Fellfishers? Wait. Wait. No.
Alone with my thoughts.
We're not there yet.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
I want room to play this if I need to. Missed opportunity by Bread and Butter to ask who would win in a fight. Oh man, I bet they wouldn't. They might not. I don't know if anybody knows how big Sheep is, because Sheep also streams very reclined. Like he's very far back there, so he doesn't look like he's super big. Marshy's tall too. Yeah. Oh no. If Wild put together a basketball team, Wild would kick the shit out of people. Wild would beat Standard any day of the week. We've got some tall people. Not Baron Geddon. No, not the Fellfishers. They've known about the Fellfishers. Wait, they've known about the Fellfishers. Do you have Reno in hand? You better have Reno in hand. Okay. That's fine then. Okay. Ready for this? Once to the left have Rush, once to the right have Lifesteal. I think this is a good card. What do we want to do? 2/2s? If we're going to do 2/2s, I actually want to do this. Oh. Right have Lifesteal. I wanted it over here. Chat, don't drink and stream. Don't drink and stream. I also forgot about that. Greetings, parental figure. Another Argentinian. What's going on, Skelefire? Should have gone over here. I would have so much more life. Well, not so much more life, but I'd have more life. I don't think I'm dead. He says confidently.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay, I think we start with this. Because this is burst. I want to save this. That's fine. $12 damage? Versus current Mike Tyson? My odds of taking Iron Mike now. Lifesteal taunt? Oh, he's just going to remove it from the game? That's kind of okay with me. I'm sorry you're having a bad case of allergies, Skelefire. Sure, you can send one of those back in my deck. I don't even have one of them in my deck, so it doesn't even turn off my yellow cards. You've activated my yellow cards. He's old, Schmoopy? I got a shot? Maybe. Maybe. I can't let this live. I hate doing this. It's my own damn fault. This was a very winnable game until I fucked up. We could be in a very much better position. I could have 16 more health. It's not fair to fight disabled people. I might have a chance. It's 50-50 at best. The thing, Hydra, is like I'm like 100 pounds. I'm not 100 pounds heavier than you, but I'm a lot heavier than you.
It's against me.
It's not all muscle. Oh, and it ruined our top deck. Brutal. I think we died. I played this game terribly. I was more interested. Dude, I'm like 160 now. I'm 210, dude. I got 50 pounds on you. I don't look fat, but I'm kind of fat. I'm heavier than I'd like to be, is a better way to put it. Yeah, I'd feel a lot better with 16 extra health right now. I literally read the card out loud and said, aha, I won't fuck this up. And then I fucked it up, chat. You were 190. Alright, yeah. Dude's got he's got his nuts on the table. I've got hot coals. Boop. But it was all fat. Ah. No. I've been running around more with Schmoopy to coach him. So like that's been a benefit. And I haven't been drinking as much, except for tonight. Tonight I got some fun beer. All right, unlucky. Unlucky. Chat distracted me with a very fun discussion. And I played terribly. Oh, my cat died. Oh, wait. Wait. Your ancient cat? Wait. I didn't know about this. And I'm on the pod. Rory is gone. Oh man, rip Rory. Oh, I'm sorry, Hydra. How long did Rory go for? Rory was around for a long time, right? She had a good run. A fucking bad day? Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Almost 19 years. 19 fucking years. It's a good run for a cat. Doesn't help with the here and now because they were such a part of your life for so long, but still. You get to take a step back at some point and be like, all right. She had a good life for 19 years. My whole adult life. Yeah. All right, we're about halfway in there. Only 10 people. Only 10 points on win right now. Haunter is desperately hanging to it. Nobody, I think, will ever beat Linny's record. Linny was in here once, gambaing away channel points, and she successfully got the prediction wrong. I want to say 12 times in a row. Some statistically improbable amount. An amount that at some point... Why is Cresselia queuing into me?
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
Cresselia, I know, is on Pirate Rogue. Why is Cresselia queuing into me? How far have you fallen that you're queuing into me? Is it good for my MMR, or is it a bad sign for their MMR? Consider that, chat. Not a good shadow spell to have. Kind of greedy. I need it after the fact. Who would win a fight, Uriel or Blackbeard? Is Blackbeard Russian? It is a factor. Give me a good shadow spell. This is a good shadow spell. But I'm pretty upset. Yeah, understandable. Understandable, Hydra. You're allowed to be. You need time to mourn. Palm reading into renew because we're dirty like that. Oh, I could have done this. Ah, missed opportunity. I could be palming all of this right now if I wasn't a jackass. Oh, he's on Miracle. All right, well, I'm glad I picked the Hysteria then. Holy shit. I'm not ready to die in a fight versus Uriel. I don't think anybody's ready to die in a fight versus Uriel. It just kind of happens. Uriel just leaps on you like a tiger.
Please slow down.
I would love to see a giant. Auto attack's not going to do shit. This could be funny. Light It Burns is too good to pass up. I know the other one finished our quest, but the Light It Burns is too good to pass up in a matchup where we're going to be seeing giants. This can be our last shadow spell. If we see a couple giants come down... We've discounted Hysteria enough. A single Neophyte isn't going to be good enough. Sure. All right. They low-theb me again. I can kill it with Light It Burns. Because I'm assuming it gets immediately stepped. Yeah, okay. Pyramindhead decks? Pyramindhead decks. You know how it do. Sure. Okay, am I dead? Not technically. We made the correct call taking the Light It Burns. We might be dead anyway, though. We'll find out. They're only got 10 cards left. Zeph could be active. We haven't seen a arcane giant yet. We're gonna have enough mana to Hysteria, and that's about it. Like, Hysteria is not gonna solve all our problems. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some statistical probabilities here. I need this. I need this to be good and not hit my shit at all. Good? I think I'm still dead. To be fair, I think I'm still dead. I think I played that about as well as I could, though. There you go. This was kind of a fair game, not gonna lie. I don't know. But that's kind of like... Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I mean, I use Chinese Anduin. There's nothing super weird in here. There's nothing super weird in here. These are fine. Fine, fine, fine. For reach, fine. Oops. Get the Tigress back in there. It's a good card. Yeah, you could hit Legend with this. First human, right. Oh, I'm the first human. Oh. I thought you meant my opponent was using it. There's Tigress plushie. Okay. I feel bad for YouTube because there's nothing to do while I go through and I give people a chance to say they win. You trust? No golden call to arms? I have not golden call to arms yet now. I think Chinese Anduin's cool. I liked all the Chinese when that Chinese package portrait, Chinese portrait package came out. I thought it was fucking cool. I thought all the designs looked sick. All right, I'm going to go for Call to Arms against Call to Arms. Do I ever keep Tigress plushie against Pirates? It's going to be a little slow. I want it later. Pollo Loco? Not tonight. I'm too drunk. Not tonight.
We have turned our curse
Another night, I'm totally down. Not tonight. Barb, you get a free Pollo Loco next time I stream. Not tonight.
Reporting for duty.
Are they releasing Mythical Yogg worldwide? I think it's coming out soon. And it's a mage portrait. Borracho? I don't know what Pollo Borracho is. Okay, I could drop the Web Lord. I could drop the Web Lord, or I could do this. Mage and Warlock. Is it a Gamba, or do we have to pay for it? Borracho's drunk? Okay. Oh, I'm fucked. I fucking died. Chad, do you remember this about when even Paladin's good? Do you remember the old adage? When even Paladin goes first, even Paladin is tier 1. When even Paladin goes second, it is tier 3. And this is the perfect example of why. You just do nothing. Like, remember when I had Beam? Imagine if I had Beam in this scenario. Holy shit. Holy shit. I suck. If I had a nickel for every time I entered a drinking contest and got kidnapped by a cult, I'd have 3 nickels and a life lesson? Dear God. Somebody send Uriel a hug. I'm not in danger. I am danger. Well, that's true. That is true. That is true. If somebody's I don't know why somebody would kidnap you and spend time with you on purpose. It's a good bit. It's a good bit. Yeah, it's fair. All right, my first beer is done. Chat, this was fantastic. This was an Imperial Black Kolsch by Sudwork from California. I think it was Sudwork Brewing. Kodiak. Fantastic beer. A black Kolsch. Yes, that's sort of an oxymoron. I think that's what they were going for. Hurtful but not expected. Oh, Uriel, you have to tell me that anime rapper again. The name of that guy that you like. I was like drunk and I was just like, this is what I want to listen to the other night, and I couldn't find it. What do we think about this, chat? I see mostly good cards. The Crow's Nest Lookout is actually kind of okay. Specifically with the quest. We'll fix newer FOMs such that older FOMs activate in Wild, but because it's fun. That sounds like that seems like a coding hurdle that they probably don't want to put for themselves. Here's my fun thing that I think that Blizzard should do 100% that they will never do. You ready for this? I think that every original Death Knight from the Frozen Thrones, every original Death Knight hero should be dual class also with Death Knight. Can you imagine how fucking cool that would be? To have the option to run every old Death Knight hero in Death Knight. No runes attached. That'd be sick as shit. Maybe you have to... Maybe they attach runes just so that... By feel, just so that you have to pick one or two, but... Those cards should have -1 mana cost. I don't hate that either. But the thing is, NHL, I think those kind of changes naturally come. This could be a good state. This could be a good turn 4. Those kind of stages end up kind of happening insta Exodia. So who cares? Who cares?
None will survive.
Well, let's put let's put Exodia Paladin in fucking... Yeah, let's put Exodia Paladin in DK. Who cares? It's DK. The original DKs were so cool. Like, it's stuff that they already are... It's stuff they already have the... They've already done the work programming the cards. This just gives them a little bit more leverage. More leeway, more whatever. Alright. I want to kill this, and I don't want this hitting me in the face for 3 anymore. I will probably go for Insect Claw. This is a really good card. This is one of these cards that, like, the only deck we're playing this in Wild is Reno DH. But this is a really good card. Wait. I have many other legendaries. Well, not that many, but, like, more than that. Okay. Here's the thing, Humcheck. Is your song reggaeton? It doesn't sound reggaeton to me. And tonight clearly states that tonight is Gamba and reggaeton night. If it's not reggaeton, big no for me, dog. Okay, give me some kind of heals. This keeps them off board, but off board only matters for so long. I'm going to take the Sigil of Time. Ouch. That hurts my feelings. Alright, well, I have to make, like, one of these plays, then. It didn't bother to redirect. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I could go Arana. I could start Arana-ing their ass. Dude, they have infinite damage from hand, by the way. Infinite damage. It's not even worth counting. Hi. I like the new signatures for these. They're not new, but I like the signatures for these because, like, at the worst.
My hand is too full.
But I don't like reggaeton. Fucking suck it up. Nerd. All right, this next one is a black miso Russian stout. Please peel off my label and recycle. Oh, I will do that. Where is this made from? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm so dead, by the way. But we can pretend I'm not. Okay, real talk. If they don't kill me next turn, I'm going to be shocked if they don't kill me. If they don't kill me next turn, they are dead. But they have all the tools in hand. They have Saladrisil. I'm sure they have the Charger. Yeah, I'm just dead. Don't be a dick. Come on, dude. I was pretty close to 11x. I'm still close to 11x. Godbout ping? I'm getting a ping emote. Pegging? We're not pegging me. We are not pegging me. That's different. That's a no thanks from me, dog. That's a no thanks from me, dog. Ping, not peg. That's different. There's an Ashamane. Holy shit. Did someone say pegging? No, May. Calm down. May, you get the spray. May. We're going to give you the spray real quick. Okay? I think Schmoopy did. I did not. I'm going to give you the spray, too. We're spraying down everyone in chat. No. Just no. Can I win with this, chat? Gamba your points. Can I win with this deck? I've seen worse. Are these worse or better than viewer decks? It's hard to say. I think the best climb I've had doing like quote unquote like unusual or viewer decks was actually the guy was it Sena, who was gone for a long time, came back and cooked a bunch of stuff and was just like, I don't know what's good, but here you go. And like that was actually okay. Your spray has no power over here? Yeah, YouTube's a fucking Wild West show. I've got nothing on YouTube. When have I ever not been the problem? That's a good point. Also, you haven't told me who the artist was, unless you have, and I've just been ignoring you.
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your back.
The two that come to mind, none like Joshua and Daddy, Fat Snaps. All right, I'm going to have to check out. I think it might have been Joshua. I could do this on 2. It's kind of hot. Wait, hold on. Do we play this? I don't remember if we played this. Did we play this? What's going on, Blue Train? Blue Train, this might be your nightmare. Yes? Okay. It's reggaeton night, Schmoopy. Schmoopy. Schmoopy, what's your favorite signature card? Mine is High Noon Duelist. My favorite signature card, I think, is Ceaseless Expanse. I think that's my favorite signature card. What specifically? I don't know if there is anything specific to be specified. I want to fuck up their hand if I can. No, get that shit out of here. The boat was also a good choice, but I'm specifically going to go for I don't want the burst damage. Maybe I can somehow find my way to stabilize. Probably can't. Asiana? Oh, you know what's a good one? Here's a good one. Here's a good one. I think the signature Sif is beautiful. Signature Sif is kind of amazing. Okay, if I save my coins, I can get Krakatoa down next turn. I'm going to have a sort of weak turn here, and I'm going to hopefully swing it back with Krakatoa next turn. That is my cope play, chat. Signature Sif is peak. It's pretty fucking beautiful. I don't know if they've ever done better than Sif. So I think that's a good choice. All right, Krakatoa, win me the game. Sif and Rodden are standouts. They are standouts. Yeah, Rodden is one of my favorites. He's not even that good a card, but like he's really fucking good looking. Like, way better than the card's supposed to be. Alright, Homcheck also. You're also earning yourself a little spray right now. There you go. Now you're also getting sprayed. Okay? Let that be a lesson to you. I don't know what the lesson is. Sif, Ceaseless, Druid one from Titans. Yeah. And I do like some diamonds better than some signatures. You guys watch me swap them out all the time. Now, he doesn't give a shit about taking 6 here, and I agree with that. Tenwu? I need Drilly to give me a scam. Drilly, give me a good scam on 1, please. There are some good options. This is okay, I guess. I think the Treasure Distributor still represents more damage than the other options that I have to kill. I might want to trade the Drilly into the 3-2. Odin's awesome. I love playing with signature Odin. Some people like gold Odin better. I understand that too, I think. I don't agree, but I understand it. Spirit of the Badlands. Okay, this is a good sign, though. This is a good sign that we as a community can't agree on our favorite signatures. That the art's good enough that you can have this dialogue. It's not everybody being like, yep, that's the best. Yep, that's the best. It's cool. Corona's cool. Oh, you know what's really fucking cool? Husk. Husk is amazing looking. I almost spent money on the Gamba just for the Husk. Husk looks fucking sweet. As somebody who likes DK, it's like, oh man. Oh, this is a good play. Get the damage in. I agree. And a good trade. I'm in trouble, chat. Is it not patches? It's never fucking patches. Fuck you. I did not spend money, for the record. Signature patches is cursed? I agree. For anybody that doesn't know, I've literally dusted signature patches. Husk, yeah. Check it out. It was on the Gamba. Check out Husk. That's the DK one. Ouch. Play another minion, you rat bastard. You're disappointed with Aya's signature? Understandable. Yeah, that was a little lackluster, wasn't it? She looks like she's kind of fearful, right? She's like cowering in the corner. That's not what I want to see. We can heal a little more. I'd love to brand this, but it's not going to happen. Opponent kind of gassed out a little bit. They can have a combination of cards that beats me. This could be like Saladrisil. This could be Trickster. This could be Trickster. There could be shit that actually makes me worry. Or maybe not. They're digging. Good news for me. Are we for real winning? Yeah, I stabilized. I got there. Or maybe not. I've always liked the Excavate cards. I think Excavate's a little bit underplayed in Wild. I think the options aren't that bad. As far as like, oh, you discover healing. Oh, you discover removal. Oh, you discover tempo. Oh, you discover value. And it's always kind of like discounted and kind of solid. So like, I think we could still be playing with Excavate stuff in our off-meta builds and it'd be fine. I made a free-to-play Reno Warrior. And the whole backbone of it was the Excavate package. And it was fine. Like, right? Like, because, like, if you're playing Reno Warrior, you can beat aggro with just clear stuff. You can beat combo with a little bit of disruption. That's cheap, too. Where do you lose? You lose in the Reno Mirror, where you're trying to beat value versus value. And Excavate adds enough value that you could kind of scam it. I'm going to try. All right. What do we think? Doomsayer Prepper. I don't have that card in here, thank God. No, just spend the $20 on the Battle Pass. Gets you Golden Angoro packs. What? Battlement? Battlement? I get the Battle Pass every expansion. I think if you're gonna spend money anywhere in Hearthstone, you get the Battle Pass. If you play a lot. If you don't play a lot, it's not worth it. If you play a lot, it's better than the bundles. I'm opening beers with a screwdriver in my living room, watching Schmoopy play HS on my phone, and a cult thought it was a good idea to kidnap me? Good point. Oh, Battle.net had a promotion? Yeah. I only have the pass. I have the entire set. Yeah, pass is lit. If you don't get a pre-order, if you don't do any of that, get the pass. As long as you play. If you don't play a lot, the pass isn't worth it. If you play a lot, it's absolutely worth it. Druid. It's hard to say what Druid is these days. I'm gonna mull for Treant Druid. I'm gonna pray that I have time and space for Wit not to be Treant. You know what? This is fantastic with Treant Druid. Actually, I should be mulling if it's Astral. It's Treant Druid. Okay, good to know. They full kept. They never make a Treant. Good. Okay. They are not going to like this Far Watch post. Wait. They're not going to like this. Barnes? Oh. What? No. What the fuck's happening? Wait. What the fuck is happening? Oh, are they the, whoa. They're the board deck. They're the board deck, chat. They're the board deck. We have time. We actually have... This is the perfect matchup for us. We're going to win. You have to hit the post. Hit the post. Hit the post, you combo-brained idiot. Hit the fucking post. Shoot. Hit the post. You fucking moron. Okay. Right. Topior? No. It's not Topior. Debt tracker and chat are gone from my screen. They're back. Have I been playing the entire time without a deck tracker? God damn. Chat, you're killing me. No. They're trying to do the boar combo. Yes, you have. You should have said something. It's your fault.
I remember this place well.
Do we still get make a copy with the 1 mana location? Do we get make a copy? I'm going to go based off of yes. You're rich enough to afford a tractor? Yes, I'm rich enough to afford a tracker.
Not impressed.
All good. Okay. We found it, chat. All right, I'm going to drop this Mutanus and end their career, chat. I'm going to eat a boar. If I eat the 3-mana minion, that's the best. I don't know how they're going to win through this, but they're going to try. Some of these builds actually run 2 copies of boar. Yeah, now you're swinging into a minion. Now you're swinging into a minion. The combo boys don't always think about what they should be swinging into, chat. Alright, this is something important. This delays them at least a turn. They already left. Neat. Respectfully, yes. This combo player is 100 and... Yes, I know. I know. I still expect them to be able to play their deck. I think you should always have Reno Questline Priest with Imbue. It gets you too many answers to fill out your curve to get the cards that you want. We're not imbuing here. I call you Zaddy. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't have a golden Psychic Scream? Seriously? Is this the only spell that's not... Oh my god. All right. So beautiful. Okay, this is up there. I love these. I love these as far as signatures go. I love the Black Knight, like that black white with dashes of red. That style is fucking sick. This is beautiful to me. I wish this card was better. I'd play it in any deck. I have too many man cricks, chat. I have an upsetting amount of man cricks. It might be Brand's time, chat. Like this is up there with like this is so fucking cool. I would hard run a Black Knight and not complain about it because the art is so sick. This is in reggaeton? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I love this style. I'm not a weeb. I still think it's cool. All right, we have Diamond Grunty, right? Do I think it's going to get done? Okay, yeah. Grunty's infinitely less likely to get nerfed. I now own a golden Psychic Scream. It's been a minute. Noche reggaeton. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. All right. All right, prediction chat. Can I win with that pile? I'm going to run an ad too. You can save till afterwards. Signature Sage Swift? I'd have to look at Sage Swift. I can't wait for this vid on YouTube. Oh, man. I don't know. Here's the funny thing. Between the guides, like, each guide becomes a video. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Each guide becomes a video. I've got 2 videos that I edited that are just sitting, waiting for me to post. Sometime soon, we should get a mini set. So, like, my old footage is going to get obsolete soon. I also had some great games the times after those guides. I'm kind of like lousy with material right now. Oh, he's the same style? Probably yes. Then the answer is probably yes. So I don't know if I'm going to make like a guaranteed like 49th. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. I've been a busy man. Yeah, Break does that. Break does that. I would have usually taken a couple days off by now. I'm going to take... Mini set as wild cards. I don't know that. I don't actually know that. If that's true or not.
I see you've brought guests.
I don't actually know that. Because I can't see the spoilers. So I can't break NDA. I don't actually know if that's true. All cards are wild cards. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Zeph into wild growth always. I'm a Zeph into wild growth truther. More mana and more better. Chit. More mana, more better. I might take a turn to do Customs Enforcer, though. Customs Enforcer jams them up uniquely this turn. They can't play their coin. They can't play whatever they got off of studies. They're going to have to silence this. Have you seen the art? Signature? No, I haven't seen the signature. She pretty? Haven't shared the cards? I don't know. I think confirming or denying like could possibly break NDA. So like I don't know if I could comment and like NHL, but like I'm the way they share things now requires for me to pay for like Microsoft whatever. So I can't actually see. The hammer looks sick. I will check it out after stream. I haven't seen them publicly. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. I would expect one to come soon because, like, historically, one has come out soon. To Microsoft, not Teams. It's like a Dropbox thing. Well, NHL. The problem was like, we'll talk shop later. It's not a huge deal. They had to switch to a more secure system. But the more secure system basically functionally blocks me out. I usually have to ask Sheep. I'm usually like, Sheep, what's going on here? And he's like, no problem, buddy. I got you. I think this Customs Enforcer is really jamming them up. All right. What are my fives? My mass hysterias are good. Razor Scale's great, but they've got way, way, way too much as far as board presence for it to be really meaningful. Honestly, I think it might be Theatar and Prey at this point. Oh, Ben, I appreciate that. I'll see exactly what it is. This person looks like they're a fatigue DH enjoyer. Sorry, chat, I got distracted for a hot minute. It's probably my last game because I'm having a great time streaming. But I'm getting disorganized quickly. Ooh, that's a behemoth. I want to drop this, but behemoth, I think, is just a better play overall. Yes, best hit. I'm the fucking man. Elise not active? Oh, no. Is it really not active? Oh, my God, it's not. No. Pyramindhead, you did a stinky. I can't even be mad. The deck's been pretty good tonight, actually. If this is the only one that he's actually done a little poopy with, I'm okay with that.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
I'm really worried, though. Chat, I might give away a 4. Oh, I might give away a 412 dragon. I was gonna say I might give away a 412 dragon and lose to it. I'm not reasonably assured I would know. Oh no, sorry, all good. These decks have been pretty good, Pyramid Head. I really can't be that. I can't be too put out. All right, best. We're gonna do this. And where does this go? We're low key, high key, skeleton key, sort of winning. We need weapon hate.
Who's hiding now?
My quest, my revenge, it all ends here.
We need to Theo the Arana. We could also make our cards cost less. Now, you might say, but Schmoopy. But Schmoopy, think of the quest line. We're never winning with the quest line, chat. What if I just make my shit cheaper? What if I just make my shit cheaper and give myself a chance? Like, have I been in a total match? Is Q block allowed? I'm not taking any requests tonight. And no, Q block's not allowed. Actually, I re-allowed Mildruid. I think I'm still banning Q block. Q block never wins the way you want Q block to win. Q block never wins the way that you want Q block to win. You always think that Q block is going to win by, like, you know, giant things. It's never going to. It's going to win with clears or like a million other things. See, like, this is pretty sick. Go give me Theatar, please. Give me double Battle Cry Theatar so I can scam the shit out of this person. By the way, the double Battle Cry Najak, I'm pretty sure just gives shit back to them, which is not great. Sag, listen, I don't make the rules. I mean, I do. But the rules clearly state that Q block sucks dick. Wind Fury, I'm a Thule Technology. I think I die. I think I die this turn specifically. I think I really needed Theatar off of that, and I did not get it. Yeah, I'm Giga fucking Omega dead. How much is this swing? 9 cards? I don't need to see this. I'm good. I'm good. In Stormwind. When the mech portraits came out. No Hands Gamer with the late raid. Thank you, No Hands Gamer. Oh, man, do I have to keep going? All right, I probably have to keep going. There's no reason why I can't keep going. No Hands Gamers, if you've never been here before, my name is Schmoopydady. I'm a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first of the month, and after that I goof off. And when I goof off, I play your decks. But tonight is very special. Tonight is Gamba and Reggaeton Noche. We are playing decks by one Pyramindhead of Wild Reddit Stardom for 49 times. For 49 times, he has gone and given us his heart, his blood, his sweat, his tears. He has homebrewed off-meta weirdness from his own brain hole. And I used to love playing his decks because I'd look at a deck and I'd be like, I don't know if this is good or this is bad. This looks like a pie. This looks like dog shit. I'd play it. And sometimes it was exactly what I thought it was. And sometimes it was the absolute nuts. It was my favorite deck ever. And so if you're interested in trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to win with the deck or not, by all means, make your predictions. Fair warning, I'm like 2.5 beers deep on about 10% alcohol. So, like, my piloting is subpar, more subpar than usual, worth mentioning. But it's been a fun night. We've already talked about streamers we could take. No Hands, you'd be happy to know that I don't think I could take you in a fight. Neither could I take Pizza. KVLT possibly. I don't know other... Tice, I don't know how big Tice is. We didn't get to how far I could get with Tice. But I know you're a big guy. Even if you didn't use your hands, I'm pretty sure based off of your dancing background, your balance and precision is on point. I'd probably get kicked in the head or something like that, and I'd be down for the count. So I'm not even trying. I mean, to beat, it's all intimidation. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8" and 210, and I wish it was more muscle than fat, but I'm not sure at this point. So I'm just gonna assume I'm losing on this one. Okay. The wave shaping is interesting because we get to pick exactly what we want in our hand and then rip it in big in, or vice versa. I'm like, these blowfishes that seem really big, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know what? It's going to intimidate me and push me off. My goal is to make Wild more diverse and interesting. Pyramindhead, I'm glad you say that. My goal with every balance patch when it comes to Wild is I'm always interested in what changes make Wild more diverse. If a change is made and it cuts down on the diversity in Wild, I think it's uninteresting and it's not worth doing. This pulls patches if I coin it next turn. Timeline Accelerator is... a lot of times it's 2 for 1. I could play it on 3, or I could play this. I could coin this out. I'm going to go for the high tempo play since we're up against Pirate Rogues. I'll use my coin next turn. Embiggen's the dopest archetype. Man, you really do like a good old board spam. All right, let's see if my opponent is ready for me. I go to sleep because I'm an EU loser. Leaving stream on. Can't wait for Mr. Boob to enter my dreams. Ooh, woo. All right, I'm going to do this the order right. Hit this guy. Okay, fine. I see how it is. We've got a fat patches. We've got some divine shield. We can trade favorably, but my opponent can draw and then nuke me with King Lane at any time. We'll see. Not running Savage Roar as a finisher. Not necessarily a bad thing, just like something I have to factor in that's different than what I'm used to. This Galvanizer next turn is a 2-mana 4/5. I'm probably going to be ending up floating 1 mana if I'm going to guess. Anything I top deck is going to... well, I could top deck one of the 1-drops and they would be playable. Or I could just slap on the War Gear the turn after. They seem just as spooked by my board as I am spooked by their board. My advice is not to let them draw the good cards. That is actually pretty good advice. Their deck does run Toy Boats. Their deck does run Quick Pick. Their deck does run Kingslayer. I can't do anything about the Quick Picks and the Kingslayers, but I can kill the Toy Boats. And considering that they're going all in on 2 Jolly Rogers, I'm going to assume that they do not. I repeat, do not have... oh, this is so awkward. It's such a weak turn if I just hero power and get greedy with the Galvanizer. I think Tempo's king. We just throw this out here. Let's kill the Jolly Rogers and do our best from here. Hey, first time chatter, may I ask, how good is Garona in Wild? This Pirate Rogue deck is... I've played it to Legend on EU last month. I think I played it to Legend on EU last month. It is like a... oh, good. There's the toy boat. It is like a tier 2-ish aggro deck. It's pretty good. It's got some funny burst turns. We still have Cold Blood in our format. And so what you end up doing is... Garona's fine. Kingslayer's really good at drawing Saladrisil. We have... Swiftwater Trickster. We have Swiftwater Trickster in our format, so we can make Saladrisil cost 0, play a 1-mana pirate, and corrupt it immediately. I'm going to actually spread out my bodies I'm going to go wider in this matchup as opposed to going just tall. I could make one giant tall body, but if they do drop a Saladrosil and then or a salad dressing and then like send my shit back to hand, I'm going to get a 2-1 and not 2 bodies. So might as well do that. So we can corrupt Saladrosil pretty easily by making it cost 0 and then playing just something afterwards that isn't properly corrupted. And have some pretty crazy burst turns. Deckhand, which has charge if we have a weapon up. Buffs on top of that. Give it Wind Fury with something like Sailboat Captain. You're talking about, in some cases, a burst swing of 25 plus damage. It's like pretty okay. It's pretty explosive. This is big enough to kill a toy boat, but this draws me minions. I'm going to try and high roll the right minions. I did not high roll the right minions. I'm going to kill their draw. I'm going to deal with the Hosen. Nothing can technically attack right now, and I'm going from there. Next turn, I can make a Rushy mech. They might even trade the Hosen. I don't know. They were pretty concerned about my board earlier. Old hero cards need a buff. Pyramindhead, I don't know if you were listening before. I'm a big fan of taking every Knights of the Frozen Throne Death Knight and just making them all dual class with Death Knight. I think that'd be the coolest shit ever. Oh, like just Garona herself? So it's funny, she's really good in some decks because there's some really good wild decks that only run on... Yeah, no. Well, I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like the actual effect, it's hard to quantify the actual effect because Kingslayer is so good in this deck. Kingslayer is the straw that stirs the drink. Watch, they can throw Cold Blood on top of this if they want to. Alright, this is a little spooky. I have to kill this. Alright, everybody drink, they said Kulo. Rip another Embiggen? Why the fuck not? Okay. Would love to know your thoughts on what should be done with Razak in the coming rotation. Oh, man. Yeah, here comes the Saladrosil. I'm running one legendary minion, so they're gonna definitely draw a lane on one of these draws, and they're gonna definitely draw Garona on another one of these draws. Am I gonna be okay? No. No, you're not gonna be okay. You're gonna fucking die. Yo, Tess, chill. Okay, it's a big king lane though, to be fair. Do I have lethal? Yes. Nito Burrito! Yeah, you might want to go to the hospital for liver failure. XL Reno Rogue. Alright, there's a rule in Wild. No hands gamers. There's a rule in Wild. Any deck that runs yellow cards, has a reasonable win condition, and runs Renathal is at minimum tier 3. The slot piles are crazy. I'm sorry, I completely went off of Raza for a hot second. Do you think it would work? Fix Raza in the coming years. Split it into 2 cards. Unsealed with the original effect. Resealed with the... I don't know if they can release Raza completely unsealed. Because the issue with releasing Raza completely unsealed is you open up the possibility of an animation cheating OTK with the imbue hero power, which I do not think they for one fucking second ever considered in their lives. And we have to realize that as Wild players. As Wild players, they do not consider us when they design cards. So I think when they looked at Raza the Resealed, and they looked at the imbue hero power, and they looked at they took 1 second and looked at, what's the boy? I can't spell legendary. Sober or drunk. Legend. That's the right letters in the right order. Nutty. I think when they looked at Auction Master Beardo and they said, oh, we could just keep spamming spells over and over and over and over and over again. And we could just keep cheating animations over and over and over and over again. I don't think Raza's ever getting unsealed. I think Raza's staying nerfed forever because of this card. Personally. I think Raza and Joyas are fucked. Which is too bad because Raza was really cool. Unfortunately. Like, people are like fantasizing about like how to do it. Just make it so Raza doesn't work with Imbue. That requires coding. That requires coding for a card that like nobody cares about. Like that's more coding. That's more coding. It's more work to make it do that than to just leave it as it is. So I think it's done. I think it's cooked. Not to be a downer, just like that's what I think is going to happen. Make Beardo work with basic hero powers. Well, I mean, then that sucks for Questline. That sucks for Questline Hunter, right? That sucks for Questline Hunter. Unless it's magically going to work with, like, a specific Questline Hunter. Oh, God. What am I mulliganing? These cards are cards. I'll keep the Glacial Shard. It's a 1-2. It's a 2-1-on-1. They're just pure vibes. I have no idea how to mulligan for this deck. I have no idea what they're going to do. Oh. XL Shadow Priest? They're either XL Shadow Priest or they're Greed Priest. I know. NHL, what do you think? I don't think they're going to unnerf Sat. I do not think they're going to unnerf at all. All right, I'm gonna screw up some names right now. I'm late, but I made it. Welcome, Urkel. Tapper, thank you for the follow. Isversau, thank you for the follow. Sure, I'll summon 2 1-drops. Look at that. Ooh, we got the spooky boy. You think they will for CN? I don't know. I don't even think CN. I mean, they're gonna. If they do it for CN, CN's gonna be the one who's cheating the fuck out with it. They can absolutely do it for CN, but CN is also going to be the one they have to worry about. You greedy fucker. No, you took my spooky mans. If I lose to the spooky mans, I'm going to be super sad. Okay, what are you now? I've already drawn my 7, so this only draws 2. Feels mid. My 6s are good, but not that good. My 2s are okay, but not that good. I'll wait a turn. Probably looking at a removal and an Okani turn next turn. Okay, but CN is like the Chinese gamers are gonna be exactly the people who are abusing it then. Immediately. Like, they want it so they can fuck with it. You know that, and I know that. Okani's better on 5 to block their Raza. On curve. 5, 9, 4. Seems okay to me. I even get to save the swing. But maybe. What answers watch post best from here? Or do I just not give a shit? Not giving a shit is definitely an option. Not giving a shit is totally on the table. Do I care if Krakatoa costs 6? Not particularly.
The menagerie is for guests only.
I don't particularly care if Finley costs 1 extra anyway, and Ysera is a dead card in hand anyway. Ysera is basically rat bait.
I remember this place well.
And before you're like, Schmoopy, that's unfair. Why are you painting all the Chinese players with the same brush? Well, for Wild, there is a deck on HS Replay with a low sample, high win rate that is impossible to play without cheating. The whole reason, it doesn't exist on this server. The whole reason why it exists at all on HS Replay is because Chinese players are playing it in High Legend, or just Legend in general. Like, who are my High Legend players that in Wild who are in chat right now? NHL, have you run into the rogue animation cheat deck? I haven't run into it a single time, and I stream Wild pretty much every night. I haven't seen at all. It's Sulthrice Warrior? No. I'll even show you. I'll find it. I'll show you the code. It's a fake deck. I haven't seen it once. So I'm assuming, possibly unfairly, I'm assuming that the only place where this deck exists is China.
Not impressed.
Okay, if Mr. Frogman sticks, I'm gonna do it again. Does they have tech? They have tech. Why they don't employ it more often is a better question. I think it's work for them. And they don't like doing the work. Which I also kind of get. I don't know if they're paid enough to do the work, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't think you'd like that. Okay, do I want the Tenwu, the Mutanus, or do I say that this is enough torturing my opponent and I can use the cheap Tenwu for more shenanigans later? I'm going to go with a burst turn with Astalor down the line, so I'm going to say that Tenwu, you've done enough. Did we do it get a raid, or am I a bit sleepy? You're a bit sleepy, I think. I'm always this popular. No hands raided us. Wow, they blew up their own board themselves. Poggy Woggies. Okay. I could go with my own 5-mana location. Is there anything that fucks with them in here? Let's get the Astalor started. Let's get ahead on board. Let's pre-swing because we're probably not keeping our weapons anyway. We do run Bran Astalor, which is very funny when we make it work. They can just blow our shit up with their location, but it uses a location charge, and this is kind of non-threatening for us anyway. That's fine. Thoughts on queuing into top 100 while still in the top 500? What, do I think it's unfair? I love it. This is a completely... For me, this situation as a player is completely free. Totally free. There's no pressure on me. Gain empty so that both... Okay, so I can... I'm going to take the 2/2. This scenario has, like, no pressure on my end. If I was Can, I'd be more upset, because if Can wins, they're going to go from 56 to 55. If I win, I'm going to gain, like, 50 ranks. So I don't give a shit. I'm cool with it. D, thank you for the follow. Slurp. Okay. That might be delete worthy with Reno Lone Ranger. Scabs would also be nice. I'd like to get a Bran at some point. I could get Bran with Xavius next turn. Can I empty my hand enough?
Any problem?
that I can make the dubious purchase work. It's going to be tricky. No, I probably just want to delete this because I don't want them having the draw off of this. Let's just do it. I could possibly Elise. I could possibly Hero Power. Give me the refresh Hero Power. Yes. I get to have my cake and eat it too. Do I want to go for a 10 drop? Why not? Give me lots of armor. Burst is good. Controlling the board is good. I'll go for control the board and armor. That's not bad at all. I'll save my swing. I don't have any use for it. This is fantastic because at some point all their cards are going to cost 1 regardless of what their cost is going to be. So the more armor that I can gain, the more life that I can soak up, the better.
Your wish is my suggestion.
7's Nayeli. So I have a great target to hit with my million raptors next turn. While I sort of stutter about and eventually find my Bran. Once I find my Bran and my Astalor, Bran, Astalor, Tenwu, GG's.
The void is filled with many whispers.
There she is. Neat. My location's better, though. Okay. Health drink. This is such a good rogue card in my mind. It's mostly relegated to Reno builds, but still. All right, they're going to be scrambling a little bit. We robbed them a lot of resources with our previous plays. Xavius, what you got? Give me Bran, please, and not like a shitty, weird one. Theotar with charge is pretty funny. I like the idea of fucking with them some more. Anything you can do to mess with the Reno Priest is morally correct, in my opinion. Reno Priest is typically the greediest list you could possibly think of.
This fire
Sure.
must not burn again.
Okay, what you got? Alright, so they can play out their whole hand if they want to. They have no fuel. This might be entirely unnecessary. Okay, I could give them a Renathal. I have enough mana to do Ziliax, which would be 1 bad hit, and Theotar. Give them the Renathal if I can. No, that's mine now. You can have the health drink. Cool. They don't have a burst turn anymore. This is basically all the reach in their deck. It's the one thing that's spooky because their hero power refreshes every time they play a card. That's now that they don't have this, I can rest a little bit easy. The one thing I do have to worry about is I have given them health drink, which does give them fair few charges, but they're close to full health anyway, so who gives a shit? Now, it is an interesting question. Schmoopy, do you play the spawn or do you not play the spawn? One reason why I might not play the spawn is because of Bob the Bartender. Then again, they might concede if I play the spawn. Kind of want to draw cards. I want to find my brand, damn it. I'm okay with not getting value for this. What spells would I want to repeat? Maybe Shadow Step? Coin could be relevant. Okay. I have a billion health. I'm showing board. I'm showing 17 damage. I can shoot my own shit. Sure. They want to get rid of it. That's fine. They're in a bad spot. Libra music, thank you for the follow. I'm probably going to map for Bran. And based off of what I get, I can decide from there. What mech does this get? I can still get Voltron. Voltron is actually a crazy amount of burst. A lot of people do not like this Titan. I think they're a little bit silly. This represents a fair amount of damage. Okay. Does Zeph find lethal at all here? Not yet. I could have gone on another map. I used my Tenwu. Sending an expensive Finley back into my hand is not the worst thing in the world. This is fine. Still have not found my Bran. Bran Astalor ends it anyway. They have to, like, they have to do a lot here. They have to Reno. They have to clear my board. They have to do everything. And they have one card to work with. So I think this is pretty much done. Mormst! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. GG's.
No. Your victory proves nothing.
Even a scrub playing Reddit decks can be a king with it. He used the Prime on anybody on Twitch, and he used it on me. I very much appreciate it. All right, so the one weird card I would say in this list, which is the one weird card, which is the ancestral communion druid card, is the Crystal Tedder. Everything else looks kind of solid. We are building around. We are doing a buttons build here. The spells that buttons ends up allowing, like Malted Magma or like the Frost spell, tend to not quite be worth. But one thing that we do have in Wild right now that I think is really kind of interesting, especially when we talk about a Reno Rainbow build, is we are building around Climactic Necrotic Explosion. We have a lot of really efficient corpse spenders at this point. I got that anti-ad technology. I live in Russia. Wow, that one. Good job, crazy fucking cat. You made it. You've done it. So this is an actual win condition. We can pump this thing up to like about a Pyroblast with a body. And if we can't straight up lethal the opponent, we can at least get them close. Quartzite Crusher is great into stuff like Elwyn Boar Warlock, which looks to kill a bunch of Elwyn Boars and then get a 15-3 weapon that deletes all your mana crystals. But if they can't swing face, hey, you fucking win. We've got stuff like Husk, Eternal Reaper, which spends a bunch of corpses, which can pump up your CNE so you can live through something and keep going. We've got Rainbow Seamstress, which gains Lifesteal, Reborn, and Rush since we are Rainbow. When we drop her down, she's a great anti-aggro card. We got all the deal 3s. We got Far Watchpost. We got shit we can do with this. I think Reno Rainbow DK is actually a real deck right now. I can't quite quantify exactly why it's a real deck. I think it might just be on the fact that we've got efficient corpse spenders and CNE and run yellow cards, but it does work. I've had decent success with it. My buddy Filterphobe made a list offline using stats from HS Guru, what little we have for Wild. And it worked pretty well. Oh, we got Maw and Paw, too. Maw and Paw is kind of busted. Morbid Swarm is great off the start. We're never living till Primus. I will start with the Morbid Swarm because it gets me corpses, and I want to look for other good stuff. Martian heard about Broxar raining Questline. Is it better than the Arana version? Okay, so here's the thing about Broxar versus Arana. Sometimes Broxar looks better. Sometimes Arana looks better. If you're queuing into a really greedy meta, then Arana's better. If you're queuing into an aggro meta, Broxar's better. And NHL is like, NHL basically nailed it. Like they look very, 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 very similar on stats. So similar on stats that it's actually irritating. Alaska Bell, thank you for the raid, miss. How are you doing? What game were you guys playing? I think we've run into Boars, chat. If we run into Boars, then we're going to load up our Quartzite Crusher, and we're going to hang out. Though loading up our Quartzite Crusher does tell them exactly what we're going to be doing. So maybe we coin buttons next. But Brox is real. I would say Brox is real. If they're running Conflag, probably tells me that it's actually egg. Maybe it's eggs and bacon. It would actually make sense if it's eggs and bacon. So they're running both. They're running both the Elwyn Boar and the Egg of Kelos win conditions. We have to try to make them. We have to try to make them pick one, because that is the tricky part about their deck. They have to pick one. Looks like they're picking... Maybe they're picking egg? Okay. I might want to tempo Husk. I'm going to do some husking, chat. Husk might buy me yet another turn. When I die, I will come back with whatever corpses I get. I'm going to start pushing face damage soon, though. I'm going to have to. But Brox is a win condition. Got a raid and run, have a good stream. Everybody raids and run, that's fine. Alaska Bell, have a great... thank you for the raid. Sorry, I am multiple beers deep. And not as eloquent as usual. If such a thing ever existed in the first place. What are you fishing for? We're going to learn a lot from the cards they choose to burn. Yeah, they're going all in on egg. Is what it looks like to me. Either they're going all in on egg, or they already have every piece they could ever want for the boar combo. If they have every piece they could ever want for the boar combo, freezing their face right now is really tough for them to deal with. The weapon up does make my plagues less useful, obvi. Sure, go for it, buddy. If we can delay them until patchwork, we might actually win. My dream top deck is hell yeah. Otherwise, I'm doing weird shit. I'm doing like hero power, frost strike, shoot them in the face with down with the ship. Which does qualify as weird shit. Razor Scale, I think, qualifies as, let's be as irritating as possible to my opponent. You might say, why aren't you playing the reanimated Pterodax now, Schmoopy? The reanimated Pterodax offers me an option should they find themselves trying to beat me with tempo later because they can't quite kill me with 3 swings. I can challenge a board with this. Razor Scale is obnoxious for them. A large number of their cards are going to cost too much for them to combo this turn. Sick. Okay. Patchwork, don't fail me now. Go nuts, buddy. Aim true. Alright. Go for it, buddy. Nice. Fuck you. Nice boar. Okay, we got boar. I think they can still egg us, but getting one boar out of the way is at least letting us cope a little bit. They can still combo. They're going to Merc-eye us? Sure. Alright. Am I dead? I haven't mashed this. No, I'm dead anyway. I come back at 6 and I die. No, I didn't make enough corpses. I needed a mining casualties. If we had mining casualties, we win that game. We can go mining. We could go malted magma into scam people with cheap taunts. Summon multiple times with Oracle Balloon. Place bets now. God, what was that game show that used to like use dubbed footage of that Japanese game show? Do everybody remember? What's going on, Toggy? Does anyone remember that? What was that? What was that show called? It was using dubbed footage, and then they would like redub over what people were saying, and they'd have them doing the same stupid shit, and it was like obstacles and stuff. Place bets now. And they replaced them with stupid team names. It was genius. It was genius. They bought the rights to some old Japanese, like, you know, game show where it was like basically washing people out as they went. All right, she's an epic. No, I don't remember. I thought it was a different name than that. Yes, MXC. That was it. MXC was the American name. MXC. Demented show. And like you knew they were just like not. It was not what the people were saying, but it was so funny how they edited it. This is what it was. It was a masterclass in editing to tell the story they wanted to tell. Somebody had to sit down and look at the whole footage and be like, all right, how can I fuck with this?
Cthulhu versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear. My dreaming
All right.
ends. Your nightmare.
Keeping the card that tutors the taunt seems pretty good in this deck. Wave shaping. We have wave shaping, but we don't actually have... Well, I'll keep wave shaping. Fuck it. We have wave shaping, but we don't have aquatic form to go fish out whatever we want. But the curve is so high that the aquatic form is probably low value anyway. So I guess we're just using our wave shaping like it's tracking. And just pretending whatever we get doesn't matter. Getting the Razor Mane Battle Guard's good. We could play this on 3 and protect it immediately and get value from it. This is one of the cards when this was unnerfed for wild purposes. Like, people rejoiced. And we get 2 of them? Or do we want to do Mark of the Spike Shell? Mark of the Spike Shell is a little bit greedier. I think we're just going to do Razor Mane Battle Guard. This basically, when I have 2 of these down, it lets me do whatever I want. The mana cheat is crazy. Sure. All right, they're Burn Lock. If you don't know what Burn Lock is, because you're a standard gamer, I understand. It's basically, the way that I would describe it is it's Zoo Lock 2.0. Dad, I won my fantasy football league? That's awesome. Congrats. I did not. I sucked dick in mine this year. That's okay. I put all my eggs in a very, very small basket and was duly punished for it. All right. My deck is the kind of deck that Burnlock hates because I put a bunch of stats on the board all at once. And you might say to yourself, Schmoopy, you're floating a mana. Why would you do that? I want to activate the hybridization. I want to pull a bunch of stuff, and I want it all discounted. The Web Lord is going to be nasty. The Druid of the Reef is going to be clears. The Tortolan Traveler is going to be awesome. The Blob of Tar ends the game. It's just the more bodies I have on board, if they're not running Starfish, they're going to be really sad. And this is a lot of lifesteal already. Notice the Snuggle Teddies. Oh, we emote here. We always emote there. It's the morally correct play because we want our opponent to be sad that they missed copying Soul Barrage. Okay, fine. We said we wanted to do this, so we're going to do this. Lots and lots of bodies. They don't care about their board. That's fine. I don't care about their board either. I care about my board having enough stats to soak up their board. They're going to soul fire that. I am so here for it. Okay, I'm not going to risk this yet, unless I do. I get to play it for free. They are so sad. Their deck doesn't work anymore. I don't draw any taunts. I don't think it matters. The minute this Snuggle Teddy hits the ground, I think they lose unless they are Starfish gamers. They could be Starfish gamers. 2 of their cards, 3 of their cards are Soul Barrages. All right, that's fine. So then all 3 of these cards deal 3 damage, deal 6 damage to enemies. But all the cards in my hand have lifesteal. So, good luck. And have big asses. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. Easy. Bless you, thank you. All right. And if you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing on my YouTube channel. Is the Mech Druid done already? Yes, the Mech Druid is done already. We actually are going to have 3 guides up very soon. We have 2 already. We have Reno Hunter, which is a very good deck in Wild right now. It's pretty cool. It's mid-rangey. It's got a little bit of tech. It plays for board. It can bring board back. We've got XL Shadow Priest, which is also cool. I just came back. I'm sorry. Sparrowclaw helped me record it. Sparrowclaw was very insightful. Sparrowclaw, I've gotten multiple compliments on the guide so far. You did a great job. And we also had Magma Rager decks talking about what might be a tier 1 sleeper deck in Warsong Warrior. We did a whole guide on that. You can find that on ! YouTube. I would appreciate if you give a follow. While we're there, let me thank my members on YouTube and find a new place to raid. Special thanks to our members on YouTube: Pug Please, Da Big Pimp Chimp, Sean 1 Trillion, Wrong Mindset, May, Zeus Shen, Robert Tuss, Timmy the Kaido, and Wide People Happy. Let's see where we can find people, where we can send people.